Hi everyone, my name is Parul. Welcome to my channel Parul English Lab. I already have made a video on how to prepare for an interview. This video is the second part of interview preparation, and today we are going to talk about some common interview questions and how you're supposed to prepare their answers. So let's start our today's video. First question is, tell me something about yourself or introduce yourself. So when the interviewer asks this question, it doesn't mean that he wants to know where do you live, whether you belong to a nuclear family or a joint family, how many members are there. No, they don't want any such information. So how you should answer this question? Start with a crisp one-liner that highlights your strong points relevant to the job. As I mentioned in my last interview preparation video as well, that you should be well aware of the job description as well as the company's expectations from the candidate. Your first line is really important because your first sentence could raise interest in your candidature, or at the same time it could make you sound confused and unprepared. So be very careful how you start your introduction. For example, if there is a marketing manager position wherein they are looking out for someone with 7+ years of experience, so you can start like, I'm a marketing professional with over 10 years of experience. So this way your first sentence matters a lot. Now next, go deeper into your current roles and responsibilities. Whatever profile you're handling in your current organization, talk about that. And then achievements. Whatever achievements you have till now in your current organization, you can talk about it. Next is your qualification. Talk about your qualification, whether you are a graduate or a postgraduate, whatever you have done, degrees you have, just talk about it. Followed by the hobbies, whatever hobbies you have. That's how you have to prepare your introduction. And yes, if you are a fresher or fresh out of college, then you can talk about your favorite subject. And then your achievements as a student, your marks, your hobbies. So that's how you can prepare an introduction. Next question is, what are your strengths? So please keep it real, no fake stories. And ideally, you should have some real life examples that can back what you are saying. For example, if you say that my strengths are good communication skills and good team management skills. So this should be real. It shouldn't be the case that you yourself are struggling with your team in your current organization and there you are saying that I am good at it. I have good team management skills. So don't lie, because the interviewer might ask you some questions related to your strengths. So that time you might get stuck. So don't lie, have some real life examples because that will help you a lot. Have 2-3 strengths ready and order them so that the ones better suited for the job comes first. So this way you have to prepare the answer. Next question is, what are your weaknesses? Now this question needs a tactical answer. First of all, don't say that I don't have a weakness, because no one is perfect. That's impossible that you don't have a weakness. That means that you don't know your weak areas, your weaknesses. So until unless you know your weaknesses, you cannot work on them, you cannot improve on them. So always be ready with 1 or 2 weaknesses. Now weakness is not something that could hamper your chances to clear an interview. Rather, it should be something that essentially is a good trait, but when it is considered in extreme, then it becomes counterproductive. For example, you can say that my weakness is the detail orientation of my work. So sometimes that slows down my work. So it's a good trait that you meticulously do your work, detailing with full detailing and complete orientation. But when there is a deadline, there is a target, you have to achieve a target, that time it slows down my work. So sometimes it becomes negative. One more example, you can say that I'm workaholic. So it's a good thing that you are passionate about your work. You like your work, you love your work. But because of this, sometimes I tend to ignore my family, friends, people who matter to me. I tend to ignore them. So this can be a weakness sometimes. So this way you can talk about your weaknesses, and don't forget to say that I am working on them. I am trying to improve on them. Okay, so this way you can prepare your answer. Next question is, why do you want this job? Again, keep it real and aligned to your expectations. Don't sound too desperate because that might go against you. If you have certain expectations, then you can make them known, but at the same time, frame that in a manner that it doesn't go against you. Don't sound too demanding. One more important thing, please avoid bad mouthing your current organization. For example, if the interviewer asks, why do you want this job? Don't say that because I'm not happy in my current organization, or they are not giving me a salary hike, or I'm not getting promotion, I don't like the atmosphere. Even if it's true, don't say that. It's always better to focus on the opportunities that the new company can provide you rather than pinpointing on the current organization. So always keep this thing in mind. Next question is, what would you like to be in 5 years from now? So keep an ambitious aim that is neither too hard nor too easy to achieve. That should show that you aim to reach a certain point and you have planned for that. Always keep your answers in natural progression. For example, if you are a team leader right now, then you can say that in 5 years, I see myself as a manager or a senior manager, wherein I'm handling a team of 10 people, I'm taking care of 2 or 3 projects, I'm dealing with clients this way. So this is realistic. It's in a natural progression. And don't say that I would see myself at your place, or I would be the director of this company, I would be the vice president of this company. Keep it realistic. Okay, don't give these kind of answers. Always follow a natural progression. Next question is, what's your ideal company? Your ideal company should match closely to the one that you are applying for. Take this opportunity to talk about your expectations or the things that you like. For example, flexible hours, fair treatment, good opportunities or equal opportunities, or good atmosphere, etc. Your chances are brighter when the interviewer feels that you are thinking to stay for a long term and your goals match with that of the company. Next question is, what attracted you to this company? So this time, talk about all good things you have heard about the company. I have mentioned in my last interview video also that before going for an interview, do a proper research about the company. For example, their policies, their vision, because this will actually help you to answer this question in a better way. So always do proper research about the company before going for an interview. Next question is, why should we hire you? So here, to answer this question, you can talk about your strong points and strengths. You should also talk about how you can contribute to the company's overall growth. You can also include some snippets about your ideal company and why do you want to join this company. So this way you can prepare a good answer of this question. So these were some general interview questions. Now I will tell you few behavioral questions as well. Behavioral questions are based on discovering the interviewee acted in specific employment related situations. Here, the interviewer wants to see how you behaved in certain situations in the past. so that he will get an idea how you will behave in future. Make sure that you are always well prepared for behavioral questions because you have no idea what situation you will be asked about. So refresh your memory, think of some special situations you have dealt with in the past or the projects you have worked on. This will definitely help you to prepare a good response. When you are asked a behavioral question, listen to it carefully. Understand what the interviewer wants to know, then describe the situation, describe the action, and don't forget to talk about the results of your action or efforts. Don't make up a story here because the interviewer will get to know about it. Be honest and don't be scared of wrong answer because there are no wrong or right answers in a behavioral interview. Now, for example, if you are asked a question about a situation that you have never encountered, then what would you do? Rather than making up a story or lying, it's always better that you tell the interviewer honestly that you have never come across any such situation as of now, and then talk about how you would react or how would you tackle that situation depending upon your current experience and understanding. So this is the best you can do in these circumstances. Now, let me give you some common behavioral questions. Number 1, tell me about the time when you had to deal with a person whose personality is completely different from yours. So here, the interviewer wants to see how you deal with different people or how comfortable you are around people with different nature and ideologies. This question also aims to see how do you handle a conflict with peers, if in case there is any, and what strategies you follow to reach agreeable solutions. So prepare your answers depending upon your past experiences in a similar situation. Describe a time when you were under a lot of pressure and how you dealt with that situation. So here, the interviewer wants to see how you perform under tremendous pressure. While working, you may come across a situation where you have to complete the work under tight deadlines. The pressure could be due to the urgency of the project or some external deadlines by the customer, client, or your senior. So here, your answer should bring out your quality to be calm, to think clearly, and yet be able to deliver on time. Next question is, tell me the time when you failed at work and what did you learn from this experience? No one is perfect. We all have had failures, we all make mistakes. So here, the interviewer is more interested in how you handled your failure, whether you have learned something from it or not, whether you took it positively or negatively, how actually you dealt with it. If there are some learnings from your past failures, then please share them with your interviewer so that it will bring out your trait to learn from your failures and mistakes and subsequently improve yourself. Next question is, how do you handle escalations? So talk about escalations you have handled in the past, if any. So here, escalation could mean someone complained to your senior about you or you receive an escalation about your team member. So here, the interviewer is likely to judge you how you diffuse an escalation by pacifying the customer or the client or the senior and by mentoring and coaching the team member. And the last question is your greatest professional achievement. So here, please talk about your greatest achievement that is most relevant to the job you are being interviewed for. So that's how you have to prepare your answer. So that's all for this session. This way you can prepare your answers and clear an interview. Keep practicing and please subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching my videos. If you find them helpful, please like and share with your friends. Feel free to leave comments. Do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to receive a notification for the new videos. Thank you, take care and have a great day.